同学们好 Today we are going to learn the new vocabularies of Unit 3 Dialogue 1. 白 That means the color white, and it is also the very common surname in China. For example, what would you say, Miss Bai? Yes, that is 白小姐. How about Mr. Bai? Yes, 白先生. In this dialogue, a new character is introduced. Her name is Bai Ying Ai. So she is the Korean girl studying in China. 白英爱姓什么？白英爱姓白，她的名字是白英爱。The next one is 多大 means how old, and it is the question word. So, for example, you can ask 你多大? And this is a question. That means how old are you? 你多大? How about how old is she? Yes. 她多大? Don't forget the question mark. 她多大? How about how old is Tim? Yes. You simply say Tim 多大? How old is Tim? Tim 多大? So basically, you can place the subject in front of the question word 多大. So someone 多大, that means how old is someone. 岁 岁 that means years old. How about 5 years old? What would you say 5 years old? Yes. So that is 5岁 5 years old. 5岁. How about 20 years old? 20 years old. 20岁 20 years old. Do you know how to say I am 20 years old? I am 20 years old. So, I am 20 years old. Okay. So, 我 am 是20岁 Is it working? Well, it's almost there, but unfortunately, we don't use 是 here. So we simply say 我20岁 That's it. That means I'm 20 years old. So you just simply add the subject here at the beginning of the sentence. Alright? So 我20岁 and this is the sentence. 我20岁 I'm 20 years old. 请请 the third tone, which is low pitched. 请 which means to treat somebody or to invite somebody. I'm going to give the sentence later. Let's look at another verb here. 吃 to eat 吃饭 that means to eat a meal 吃饭晚饭 Do you remember this character 晚 Okay, 晚 Do you remember we learned a time word which means night? What would you say night in Chinese? 晚上 right? 晚上，晚上。The evening or night, 晚上。So, 饭 which means the meal that you eat in the evening, that is dinner or supper. So 晚饭，晚饭，晚饭。Alright, let's make some sentence. What would you say? I invite you to dinner. I invite you to dinner. So 我 invite someone, which is 请 whom? 请你，我请你 to dinner, which means to eat dinner. 我请你吃晚饭 Okay, 我请你吃晚饭 Let's make the invitation more like detailed. For example, what would you say? I invite you to dinner at 6 p.m. So I am including the time word. Let me copy the sentence here. 我请你吃晚饭 and then I'm going to think about how to insert the time word in the sentence. What do you think? Yes, it's right here. Before the action 吃晚饭. So goes right here at 6 p.m. What would you say at 6 p.m.? Okay, in Chinese we don't use preposition in that case, so it's gonna be 6 p.m. which is 6 p.m. 6 p.m. right? 6点 and it is p.m. So it's gonna be 晚上6点 right? So 6 p.m. right here. 我请你晚上6点吃晚饭。菜 c i 菜 the first one 菜 means the food or cuisine. So for example, what would you say? Chinese food. Yes. 中国菜 How about American food? 美国菜 If you still remember the countries we learned, you can say, you are able to say like Japanese food, which is 日本菜 and French food, 法国菜 So think about this sentence. What would you say? I invite you to eat Chinese food. I invite you to eat Chinese food. 我请你吃中国菜。I invite you to eat American food. 我请你吃美国菜。The last vocab today is 喜欢 to like. So for example, I like Chinese food. 我喜欢 Chinese food, 中国菜。What would you say? I like to eat Chinese food. 我喜欢吃中国菜。我喜欢吃中国菜。What would you say? Do you like Chinese food? 你喜欢吃中国菜吗？ So this is a yes or no question. So you simply add 吗 at the end of the sentence. 你喜欢吃中国菜吗